Welcome back to East Origin, our Hugo playthrough. Well, my Hugo playthrough. And, we're back in Rado's Annex to go talk to the goddess. That hasn't, well, she's been captured, but, you know. That doesn't have the Black Pearl. We recently got the Black Pearl mock-up from our brother that we hate so much. And Yunka has found an idol that needs a way to be powered. Huh. We have this immense power source that is basically the Black Pearl, which harbors all magic, except not quite as strong. Just a little mock-up of it. I wonder if we could put these two together and save the knights. I don't know. Maybe. That was really anticlimactic. Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. Yunka found an idol and brought it back to the goddess. And we have found this Black Pearl thingy. And we're gonna combine them. Just like this. To create the Dreaming Idol. Well, the Dreaming Idol has been fully powered, I could say. We didn't create it. It was already the Dreaming Idol, it just didn't have any power. So yeah. So, Yunka is back off to save the knights. And of course, M and C are going to want to have a few words. And of course, the goddess Fina will as well. So yeah. Talking, just more talking. Nothing really important. We have work to be done. M is worried about us. Yes. And, the goddess Fina is a little bit worried for us about the future, and it's kind of good that she is, because we will see at the end of this episode, you'll see at the end of this episode, and during next episode. There's a lot of story about to come up once we reach the boss area, which we will this episode. Okay, now we're outside of the tower, because for some reason we can't use the crystal wall in the tower. So yeah. Accepting blessings that I haven't gotten, like leveling up my boots. So let's go talk to the knights. They should be up by now. Also, now I'm only taking 1 damage from these plants when I was taking 10 beforehand, and I just fell down because I'm dumb. Also, I do a lot more damage with my mines. And there's really no need for me to be grinding these guys, grinding XP from these guys, but, you know. Even my magic wand blasts do a bit more damage. So yeah. Ba-boom. And the knights are awake, unpetrified and all. So yeah. Hooray! I'm a bit My throat is not quite clear. And we made up with the knights. Yay! They don't hate us that much. Because, you know, we helped save them. So, the knights are going to give us a medallion, and they're going to go back to base for a while because, you know, they were just petrified. Probably not feeling the best. But we're going to keep going up the tower. So yeah. And Yunka is trying to be nice to us. And we're trying to be nice back. And she goes off on her own. Here we go. Now back to climbing the tower. We have the medallion so we can get to the boss room. And yeah. Not much else to say. So let us continue. Onwards we go. That much. Especially since they just die with a couple bombs. Now. SP is always good. One thing that I forgot to get early on, but I do have now, is you can buy a bonus that'll get you more SP, which will help. The sooner you get it, the more it'll help. But, you know, I kind of forgot. These little Matador guys and the floaty dudes aren't exactly friends with me. Don't like the Matador guys. They sidestep a lot of your abilities and charge at you. Nothing real special. I'm pretty sure they were in the first level in some way, shape, or form. They might have not had all the abilities that they do now. But they're here. So yeah! More of them here. Nothing really big and important. Oh, and also the Matador guys can shoot their horns. Nothing real special. Once again, we've got falling platforms, but this time we won't fall into a different screen. We'll just, you know, fall down into that pit full of enemies, which are basically bigger versions of those mantis things we saw before. And not much else to say. Just kind of making our way up the tower. Kind of at a loss for words, which I know is great entertainment. There, right up there on top, we can see the enemies that are basically bigger versions. They will throw their scythes out, and the scythes will come out, and then they will return to them. Getting hit by the scythes is not exactly beneficial. Trying to get up here. I was lucky enough to kill those guys. And up here is a ruby. I'm not using the flame wheel ability at all, simply because I don't like it right now. The mines provide too much utility and kiting ability to not use them. And safety, really. I'll most likely use the flame ability more on with what's her name? Yunka, when I play her, and our mysterious third character. So yeah. Once again, not much else to say. Just kind of going through it. Going through the level. I believe we're getting closer to the end of this stage, but... Well, of course we're getting closer. Every second we move, we're getting technically closer. Unless I was moving backwards, but... Shush. Oh, yes. Here are the enemies that happen right before the typical enemies that we need to kill in order to unlock the boss door and the boss save point. And they are all these mantises. Mantises, I believe. I don't know. But yeah. They're basically the same. Getting a good bomb off on them in a corner can do a lot of good damage. And unlike before, we're not exactly going to get all the way to the boss. Oh, I went to go this way to see, because I saw there was an alternate path, and I wanted to see what I missed. And it was just a little jar. Nothing important. Boom. Just using bombs because I can. And... story time. Hugo, fact, we meet at last. Would you look at that? We haven't seen him before. He's been tired of waiting for us, but Tolan Zava has spoken highly of us. Dayless snow in the flesh. Kinda looks like Alucard from Symphony of the Night. Just my thoughts. But of course, that is Dayless. He is the leader of the Darklings. And of course, the main man in charge. Well, main man in charge of the Darklings. Just repeating myself with different words. And, so yeah. He is trying to tempt us with power. And, guess what? He kind of, right now, Hugo's like, do you really think I'm going to fall for something like that? And he gets more and more convincing, if you shall say. But of course, most evil villains of this type tend to be quite convincing. But, and once again, the villain rationalizing his actions. Demons are just simply a part of magic. You use the other type of magic, why don't you use demon magic? So yeah. Your desire to kill your brother, your lust for power. Bah! Your thirst for power is unquenchable. So basically, he's like, I want to see you become powerful. You have great potential. And, something our brother told us earlier. After we obtained the Flame Wheel skill, it's like, you can obtain a lot of power. But if you don't know how to wield it properly, it's useless. Oh, and here is, for all his strength, does he not seem himself? Basically convincing him that he won't become a mindless demon. He'll become like his brother, just stronger. And that, of course, is convinced Hugo that he's fine with obtaining demon powers. And, of course, Dallas also said that this is supposed to be a trial period. If you don't like it within 30 days, send it back to us and you'll get a free refund. A full refund. Ha! And we're supposed to use this on the next boss. Of course, we'll have to, because of the boss's mechanics, I'll just say, we'll have to defeat the boss once, and then our demon powers will kick in, and we'll have to defeat him again. And the demon powers will make it quite easier, but that's for the next episode. So yeah. We have accepted Daelus's evil powers. And in the next episode, we will be taking on the boss of Blighted Blood and then unleashing our demon powers upon it.